Since the dawn of time, tales of fallen angels have captured humanity's imagination. But what does it mean to fall from grace? And who's the most infamous fallen angel of them all? Welcome to episode 2 of Angels, Demons, and Creatures, where we unravel the story of Lucifer, the morning star. Before he became the adversary and the name synonymous with rebellion, Lucifer was a being of light, beauty, and purpose. The name Lucifer itself comes from Latin, meaning light bringer or morning star. In the Bible, particularly Isaiah 14:12, it references the figure who was once exalted. How have you fallen from heaven, O morning star, son of dawn? He was a cherub and a high-ranking angel who was said to guard God's throne and sing praise of his glory. Let's talk about his appearance. Ezekiel 28:12-15 is often interpreted in describing Lucifer's beauty before his fall. It says, "You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone adorned you, carnelian, chrysolite, and emerald. Your settings and mountings were made of gold. On the day you were created, they were prepared." Lucifer wasn't just beautiful. He was adorned with dazzling gems and golden brilliance. Imagine a being so magnificent that even the angels couldn't help but marvel at him. His beauty was a reflection of divine craftsmanship, perfection in every sense. Did you know Lucifer was described as a being of music? Ezekiel 28:13 hints the workmanship of your timbrels and pipes was prepared for you on the day you were created. This has led many scholars to believe that Lucifer had a unique connection to music. He wasn't just an angel. He was essentially heaven's choir leader, designed to bring praise to God in ways no one else could. His voice, his presence, it was all crafted for perfect worship. But here's where the story takes a turn. Despite his beauty, wisdom, and position, pride began to fester with Lucifer. Isaiah 14, scriptures 13-14, captures this shift. You said in your heart, "I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the mount assembled on the utmost heights of Mount Zephon. I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High." Lucifer wanted more. He wasn't satisfied with being the most beautiful or the most exalted angel. He wanted to be like God himself. Fallen angels are celestial beings cast out of heaven, often due to rebellion or defiance of divine law. In religious texts and folklore, they symbolize the struggle between obedience and pride. But one name rises above them all in infamy: Lucifer, also known as Satan. Beauty and brilliance became his undoing, as described in Ezekiel 28:12-17, a passage initially directed at the king of Tyre, but later interpreted allegorically. Lucifer is depicted as the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty, yet pride poised his heart. Lucifer's pride led him to desire equality with God, a direct challenge to the divine order. Theologians like St. Thomas argued that his sin wasn't just pride, but envy of God's supreme authority and the Son's role as the savior of creation. Lucifer's ambitions wasn't his alone. He rallied a third of the heavenly host in his cause, promising them power and dominion. This rebellion is vividly portrayed in Revelation 12:7-9. Revelation 12:7. Then war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. Lucifer, now symbolized as a great dragon, was defeated by the archangel Michael. Cast out of heaven, he had his followers fell to earth, transforming into demonic forces that continue to oppose God's will. After his fall, Lucifer's identity shifted. No longer the light bearer, he became Satan, meaning adversary in Hebrew. His new purpose was not to ascend above God, but to oppose him at every turn, tempting humanity and sowing chaos. Lucifer's fall is also parallel in Islamic tradition. Iblis and jinn, made of smokeless fire, refused God's command to bow to Adam, citing his superior nature. This act of defiance mirrors Lucifer's prideful rebellion. Now we have to look at Lucifer's transformation after he was cast out from heaven. After his fall, Lucifer lost his divine glory, transforming from a radiant being into a symbol of darkness and evil. Many traditions equate Lucifer with Satan, though this connection is debated among scholars. These angels, sometimes described as 1/3 of heaven's host, Revelation 12:4, became followers of Lucifer, aiding him in spreading chaos and opposing divine order. So what exactly happened to him after the fall? Lucifer was exiled to earth, or hell. The fallen angels were believed to be cast out of heaven and confined to earth, or a specific realm often associated with hell. They are said to roam the earth, seeking to deceive, corrupt, and lead humans astray. Lucifer assumes the role of tempter, offering humanity forbidden knowledge or appealing to their pride and desires. Much like the serpent in the Garden of Eden, Lucifer took ranking among the fallen angels, often portrayed as the ruler of hell or the prince of demons, commanding a structured hierarchy of fallen angels. Various texts such as the Book of Enoch and John Milton's Paradise Lost describe named demons like Jazaziel and Belial and Beelzebub, who serve as generals or lieutenants under Lucifer. In the Book of Enoch, texts describe the fallen angels as watchers who descend to earth to lust after human women. Their union produced the Nephilim, a race of giants, and their actions led to corruption on earth, prompting the Great Flood. Lucifer and his followers are often identified as spiritual adversaries, constantly waging a battle against God and his angels. They tempt humanity, influence sin, but are ultimately fated to be defeated and cast into the lake of fire, Revelation 20:10. In Islamic tradition, Iblis is equivalent of Lucifer. He refused to bow to Adam out of pride and was cast out of heaven. Iblis continues to lead humans astray, but is not considered an independent power like in the dualistic traditions. In literature, Lucifer is often depicted as a tragic figure or an anti-hero who embodies rebellion, freedom, and the pursuit of knowledge. Fallen angels are sometimes seen as metaphors for human flaws, such as pride, ambition, or the consequences of seeking power beyond one's station. Lucifer's story is often used as a cautionary tale about the dangers of pride, ambition, and disobedience. Some fringe traditions speculate about whether fallen angels, including Lucifer, could ever seek redemption, though mainstream theologians largely dismiss this idea. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the depths of heaven and hell. Don't forget to like and hit the bell icon for more stories of angels, demons, and creatures. Until next time, stay curious.